Early Music Ensemble. It's a long name, but it tells you exactly what we do. If you've ever dreamed of playing early music, we're the people to talk to. You can come and play with us. We'd be very happy to have you. We play music from the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, and this afternoon we will journey to the Iberian Peninsula. I know it says we're going to do Spanish Christmas music, but at the time of most of this music, there was no one language known as Spanish. So we're doing songs in 4 different languages: Galician, Castilian, Catalan, and even some Latin. So we cover lots and lots of bases in that area on our trip. Our first song asks Jesus' mother Mary for guidance. It is the 100th song out of 420 songs in the Cantigas de Santoria, which was commissioned by Alfonso el Sabio in the 13th century. It's a long translation, but it's kind of pretty. So here you go. Holy Mary, morning star, show us the way to God and guide us. Make those who are in error, who are lost by their sins, make them understand that they are guilty. But they are forgiven by you for the audacity that made them do those reckless things beyond which they should have done. Show us the path to fully attain in any way possible that unequal and true life which you can give us, O luminous star, because God to you would grant it, and he would like to give it to us through you. Your wisdom can guide us well, more than anything else, towards paradise, where God always has joy and happiness for those who believe in him. And it would give me great pleasure if you would grant me that my soul could be in such good company.
Santa Maria.
children's song and to be covered by the Monkees in 1970. Yeah, it's been around. It most likely originated as a folk song. It was preserved in a polyphonic form. Polyphonic just means many voices, different parts, that's all. In the Cancionero de Uppsala, along with numerous other villancicos. The book was printed in Venice, so it's not printed anywhere in the Iberian Peninsula. It's printed in Venice in 1556, but the only surviving copy is in the Uppsala University Library in Sweden. So the music gets around. This book was very, very, very popular. A villancico is a type of poetic form in the Renaissance, but due to the popularity of the Christmas-themed villancicos in this book, it has basically become synonymous with the term Christmas carol in the Hispanic world. So it changed its meaning over a couple hundred years. Liu is a fun song, but a little bit weird in terms of poetry. The central metaphor is that God is the guardian of Mary so that she might remain pure to fulfill her role as Christ's mother. So God, as the kingfisher, which is a bird, calls out a warning on the riverbank to prevent Satan, the wolf, from harming Mary, who is the lamb. Are you ready for this translation? You ready? It's kind of weird. Crying, "Wee-wee-choo," which is the bird call, the kingfisher kept the wolf from our lamb. I know. Here's the rest of it. There it is. The rabid wolf tried to bite it, but God Almighty knew how to defend her. He created her to be impervious to sin. He who is now begotten is our mighty monarch, Christ, our Holy Father in flesh and body. He made himself small to redeem us. He who is infinite became finite. Many prophecies told of his coming, and now in our days we have seen them fulfilled. God became man, and on earth we behold him, and see man in heaven, because he so willed. 1,000 singing angels I saw passing, flying overhead, sounding 1,000 voices, exulting, "Glory be in the heavens, and peace on earth, for Jesus has been born." Okay. Dios Sheila's gonna play, oh, Jackie, got solos for that. Sheila's now gonna play two more songs from the Cantigas de Santa Maria. Other than as a source for music and poetry, one of the manuscripts containing the Cantigas is called the Musician's Codex. And that is because every 10 songs, it contains a absolutely gorgeous illumination featuring musicians playing instruments or singing. And many of the modern period instruments we are using, bass or harp, or Sheila's been playing her gamba, are based off pictures from that manuscript. And it's also been sort of instrumental in figuring out how to play them, right? And whether people did singing and instruments together, or only instruments, and whether different kinds of instruments could play together. A lot of stuff has been learned from the pictures in the manuscript.
Cantiga 353. Whoops, and I was playing something in a different key earlier. Sorry about that.
pilgrimage site. It houses an image of the Virgin Mary and Christ child carved by St. Louis. Apparently, pilgrims could get rather rowdy while staying there. Hence, this is the text given at the introduction to the book Vermel de Montserrat. It's a song collection compiled in the 14th century for the monastery. Because the pilgrims wish to sing and dance while they keep their watch at night in the Church of the Blessed Mary of Montserrat, and also during the day, and in the church no songs should be sung unless they are chaste and pious. For that reason, these songs that appear here have been written, and these should be used modestly and take care that no one disturbs whoever is at watch in prayer or contemplation. It's called Stella Splendens, and it makes very specific reference to Montserrat, which is the serrated, like, pointy mountain. The name is in the song. It says, the translation is, splendid star on the serrated mountain, with miracles shining like a sunbeam, hear the people. The splendid star would be Mary. From all around they rally, rejoicing, rich and poor, young and old, they assemble here to see with their own eyes and return from it filled with grace. Rulers and magnates of royalty, the mighty of the world, have obtained indulgence for their sin, and they cry out, beating their breasts, they kneel and cry, Ave Maria. And now we have two more villancicos from the Canzoniere di Uppsala for you. The first is Ella Donna. She is Our Lady and Madonna, the Virgin Mary, bright are her pale feet that dance for us. She is Our Lady. On this night, a virgin gave birth to a fine boy without equal in this world. Say, who told you so, that a virgin gave birth? For we've never heard the like. The angel said so, singing in loud voices, Gloria in excelsis Dei, and he's to be found in Bethlehem. Through the sins we were told, through the signs were told that the truth would be wrapped in a poor blanket, a small boy, but the one true God. You assembled here. He who is born of the Virgin Mother, how similar he is to his father. He is like his mother in being human, and in being of this present moment. And he is like his father in being eternal, holy, sovereign God. For all this world is proud of the mother, of the son of such a good father. of the great hits of the Renaissance. And it's O Magnum Mysterium by Thomas Luis de Victoria. It's very good. Hopefully it will be okay. What's nice about this text is it sort of paints the really typical, like the creche scene, right? The animals and the baby Jesus. O great mystery, O wonderful sacrament, that the animals should see the newborn Lord lying in a manger. Blessed is the virgin whose womb was worthy to bear Christ the Lord. Alleluia. really love to sing and play for you. We will close with one final villancico. You've heard all the greats today. This is Dame Albricias Hijos de Eva. Tell me, what has been given to you, children of Eve? Born is he, the new Adam. Oh, Son of God, what news? Give me the news of joy, for tonight has been born the promised Messiah, man and God, born of a woman. By his birth he redeems us of sin. Born is he, the new Adam. O Son of God, what news?
Amen.
And includes singing. I mean, play, as in it's fun. We play together. We have a good time. One thing I forgot to show you is we have a bunch of weird instruments, and I bet you want to know what they are, right? Okay. Sorry, very brief show and tell, and then you can go home. This is a psaltery. It's been around since the time of the Greeks. It is the instrument David purportedly wrote the Psalms on. Okay, so that's where the term psalm comes from, this instrument. It's tuned kind of like a harp. It's like, it's magic. This is a lute. It has a rounded back. It has doubled strings. It has a bent neck. They don't have their Christmas banner up, but their Christmas banner has an angel playing a lute. It was descended from the Arabic oud. It was brought back during the First Crusades, and then people in Europe decided they wanted to put frets on it, so they tied frets on it. They're tied on. They aren't like in a guitar that's inlaid, but here they're just tied on. You can move them. We've got a mandolin, which is actually a modern mandolin, but they play things like it, so we keep it. It's lovely. We have all the recorders, an entire family. We have a soprano recorder, which you might have played in grade school. Yeah, okay. We have an alto recorder that's slightly bigger. We have some tenor recorders. They come in straight and bent. And we have a bass recorder, which is ginormous and awesome. And two different styles. Again, they also come in straight and bent. And then Sheila has a circus over here. We have a viola da gamba, which, unlike a cello, has a lot more strings and also has frets. So that's nice. And you hold the bow really funny, by the way. It's like upside down. It's upside down. And then we have our nice little Gothic harp, which I'm not sure they had levers back in the Middle Ages or Renaissance, but it makes it much more convenient. She doesn't have to go into the tuning type. Oh, and Jackie was our special instrument that we shipped all the way from England. This is a Renaissance guitar. It only has 4 strings, and they're all double voiced like a lute, and it's tuned like a ukulele. But it's super fun. We will be doing more music from the Iberian Peninsula the whole rest of this year, and have another concert in September that will be a whole bunch more music. And those of us who have picked up new instruments like this and that, and I play the lute very badly, we're all going to practice really hard, so hopefully you'll enjoy the next show. Thank you again for being here, and